What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Enrich Minds podcast. Of course, you know you're here because we got to talk. And I want to talk about money motivation, but I also want to I want to speak my opinion on the ongoing problems with VladTV and people saying that he's the police and he's the snitch or whatever these people are ranting and raving about. Guys, you got to stop blaming other people for your mouth. Number one, VladTV is an interviewer. Okay? The man has done nothing but interview people. Just because he's in hip hop does not mean he's a gangster or some sort of street guy. If you were to get on ABC News or the local news, that person is going to interview you. Vlad is just like these people. And I'm speaking about this because I recently saw an interview with this rapper I've never heard of, but he's from New Jersey. He's on VladTV. He's called Sue Surf. I'm assuming that's how to pronounce it. TSUSURF. Sue Surf. And he said directly to Vlad, "You get people indicted, Vlad." Vlad said, "I don't go to the police. I don't talk to the police." He said, "Well, you know that a lot of these guys aren't fast enough to see what you're doing." And I found that shit amusing. This is a young guy. I'm from a different era. And the reason why I'm speaking on this is because you youngsters have something to learn. And I guess whoever your mentors are, maybe they're not telling you or maybe you're just not listening. But guys, criminal activity is supposed to stay where the criminals are. In the street. Criminal activity is not to be broadcasted. The problem with all you guys that think like this is you want validation so bad. You want to prove that you are authentic so bad that you send your own ass to jail. If you can take Vlad out of the equation, the police can just watch your Instagram. Waving guns, flashing money, and you're not filing taxes. Now, you flashing all this money on Instagram, and the police pass you every day and see you in the same spot every day, all day. You in the hood, you on the block, you're doing your thing, you're smoking weed on Instagram. More than likely, the place that you live at is illegal to have weed, number one. But you're broadcasting all of your gangsta. Your gangsta is not to be broadcasted, young men and young women. Don't be flashing guns online. And it's not even just the youngsters. I saw Busy Bone from the group Bone Thugs and Harmony. He's arguing with some guys old enough to be his kids. He's arguing with these guys and he's pulling guns on the internet. Till the police just knocked on his door and took his ass straight to jail. Guys, ignorance is not cute, man. You know, I know y'all might think it's cool in your little circle being ignorant is cool, but you're going to prison. What you are doing is illegal. If you videotape it, it don't even have to be VladTV. If you videotape yourself waving a gun with your homies and smoking weed and doing all this illegal shit, showing syrup bottles and pouring lean and all this shit is illegal. But you guys are so eager to let the world know what you're doing. And then you want to blame somebody like Vlad because he asked you a question and you could have just said, "I can't speak on that." It's just like he's the police. If all y'all keep saying Vlad is the police, then why not treat Vlad like the police? If Vlad asks you a street question, why the fuck do you answer the question? And to say you can't hold the person speaking, the person telling his own business responsible, that's just a scapegoat. To say, "Oh, they're not smart enough." Well, they shouldn't have been in the criminal world anyway. And if they are, you shouldn't fuck with them because they're going to tell on all y'all inadvertently. Come on. If this person is not smart enough to not incriminate themselves, then you might not want to be in the criminal business with these motherfuckers. And all y'all keep blaming another person for your own actions. That's how snitching gets started. That's why people tell the police, "Hey man, you know, I don't need to go to prison for no 20 years because I didn't do enough. These boys did the same thing." This is the problem. And I saw this coming a long time ago where everything's changing because folks just can't grow up. Folks just can't put an H on their chest and handle it like a man. People can't take their lick no more. They don't feel like they deserve the lick. One thing about criminal activity, it don't matter if you deserved it or not. When you get shot, whether you was a part of the problem or not, you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, you just got shot. It was never about what the fuck you deserved. The streets never gave a damn about what you deserved. The police never gave a damn about what you deserved. Those are the laws. That's what you're stepping into. It's those laws. Underworld laws. Vlad TV, if y'all want to say Vlad's the police, treat Vlad like the police. Stop telling Vlad all your fucking business. That right there will eliminate everything. If he asks you a street question and asks you to incriminate yourself, just like a cop would, you say no. I don't know what you're talking about. Pee Wee Longway infamously did that on Vlad TV. Vlad asked Pee Wee, when did you start getting in the street? Pee Wee said, I don't know what you're talking about. I was a schoolboy. I wasn't never in the street. I was a schoolboy. It don't take an intelligent person. Well, I guess, let me take that back. I guess it does take an intelligent person to think in this way. And if that's the case, those people should have just went and got a job, because to commit crimes and get away with them, you have to be some sort of intelligent. And I don't want to really get that deep into that shit, but, kids, stop blaming other people for your mistake. You ran your mouth. And all y'all that your little buddy incriminated himself, stop protecting him. He didn't have no business telling street business. And that is another thing that I have with a lot of people that come on Vlad TV, is stop telling street business. The street business is not to fulfill all of these non-street people's fantasies. This shit is not for entertainment. You guys keep using street business in telling these intricate fucking stories. It don't matter if the shit is past the statute of limitation. It just ain't supposed to be talked about. The bottom line, and whoever these OGs and these big homies and these mentors are, what y'all need to pound through to these boys' heads is this shit is not to be talked about in public, period. This shit is damn sure not to be talked about on the record. Stop giving away the game, because that's all you youngsters are doing in an effort to promote your brand or show how authentic you are. You're giving away game because the police is always watching. Anyway, moving on to money motivation.